if we looked on Google Scholar, how might we phrase our wording?
Better be specific.
What would we say?
Pick one of these questions and start there, I suppose.
Okay.
Bartering in the 22nd century.
Bartering in the 22nd century. What about this question? Where in our own community might we be able to go to see something similar, to see a bartering system? So the flea market. Can you write that
I
down?
like the used cars.
Tequilas.
The used car lots?
Yeah.
Used car lots.
Yeah.
Okay. Tequilas. Why do you say tequilas?
I don't know, I've gone there a lot and they're pretty authentic in their bartering. I've definitely bartered with the prices down before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's write these big. Let's write these big so we can put them up here under explorar.
So I'll just say Latin restaurants.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. How about, whom would we ask
About what?
about bartering? To find out some of these questions that we have. Who might we ask besides la maestra de español?
An immigrant?
An immigrant.
Someone who grew up.
Kurt wrote garage sale. Heidi wrote flea markets. Okay.
So big enough.
Where else? I have
We're
an
supposed to
idea.
keep going, right?
What about YouTube?
Barter King.
Can maybe we can find anything on YouTube? Videos?
There's that one show on A&E, Barter King.
Where those guys
Bar.
that drive around and stuff.
Yeah, and they go trade
Oh, yeah.
stuff for
That's
like a
a
boat.
good-
Is that a show?
Yeah.
So maybe we could look on Barter King?
There is probably
interesting.
some, is there really a show called Barter?
Yeah.
Yeah, they start with like
So it
a
says
pencil
Tony.
and they trade like a boat. It's pretty crazy.
I'm about it time.
Yeah.
So to expand this, we don't really have time. That's 15 minutes. What I would have you guys do next, if we get going with this lesson, is actually then work in groups to try to categorize these things and come up with some central big ideas, big questions that we want asked.
Answers, yeah.
And then some sources, actually kind of map out some sources where we think that we might be able to go to start. And this would kick off a unit on regatear, on el mercado, so studying like markets across the world, learning how to barter and actually the skills that we would use when we do barter and who barters and watching videos and at the end of the unit we would have a barter day where there'd be people they'd be in booths selling goods like maybe those plastic necklaces or fruit or just stuff, and kids would actually be out like they'd have a set amount of money and they'd be out
Trying to.
bartering and using their skills to barter. So.
If I were to have that in a Spanish
En
class,
español.
I would have stuck with
Solamente
Spanish.
en español.
Yeah. Oh, that's so fun. That is so fun, Sarah. Very creative.
All right. That's all.